So I'm spending tokens left, right, and center. Claude, OpenAPI, Gemini, Nano Banana. It's basically a gotcha game at this point. I'm playing every single day. And here's the thing. There's a growing culture in engineering teams where token burn has almost become a badge of honor, a signal that your team's actually shipping. But if you can't see it, how do you count it really? Think about it. Sales has the gong, the beautiful, obnoxious gong that blows everyone's eardrums every Monday morning at 9 a.m. The whole office knows when a deal is closed. But what does engineering have? Well, nothing. So I went out to fix that. Took one of my favorite all-time childhood games and turned it into a passive visual display for engineering teams. Something you can throw up on a monitor, show the company the work you're doing and work that's getting done. Or honestly, just to fire up at lunch. Basically, a technically work-related game. It's Duck Hunt, but instead of ducks, it's your token spend. Welcome to Token Hunt. Let me show you how it works. So, welcome to Token Hunt. And there's a few different ways you can play. So we have the import JSON, where you can either click and drop your file. If you're using Claude Code Max subscription, for example, and you say, hey, I don't actually use tokens, I'm using a plan. Well, you are using tokens and know ways of doing it. If you enter the command ccusage in your terminal or under your project, it'll tell you all the tokens you're using. And then from there, you can actually import this file and shoot them down. I also have live prompt mode, where you can just enter text and shoot it out of the air. Arcade mode, which is purely the game, and spectator mode. The spectator mode is if you upload all your code, the AI will automatically shoot it down for you. So it's just a fun thing to watch instead of having to do the work yourself. And last is the big one, and that's the live stream mode. Using websockets, webhooks, and really 3 API keys, this is where you can throw it on a monitor and really see what's going on. This is where when a team pushes a line of code, it goes up on the screen, the disk flies out, and then you shoot it. But let me show you how the game works today. So I'm going to enter arcade mode for the demo purposes. So you enter the demo purposes, you can see the different color keys. Sonnet is blue, you shoot it out of the air, different types of APIs have different colors, and you just get points. Just a fun game, exactly like you're thinking of based on Duck Hunt. But overall, I think this is just a great way of, like I touched on before, allowing the engineering team to have more fun. Think about this. Everyone's sitting around, you're sitting in a room, on the big monitor, bam, tokens go flying because you're pushing lines of code. And this is, I think, a fun way to energize your engineering teams, and most importantly, especially in a product organization where maybe there's less sales and more product, a fun way of actually showing your tokens getting shot down and being burned and used. So this is my quick fun little version of this using Claude Code. If you're using the Max plan, try it out yourself. I'll give you the Git repo so you can try it out, build it yourself, edit this using your company. If you are using this company, please share it with me because I'd love to see this in action. But let me jump into my learnings from this project. So this was probably my most fun game. Using Claude Code to build games, revolutionary. The pushes they did with 4.6 on Opus is amazing. So I think overall, what this is opening my eyes to is the idea of visualizing new information. Oftentimes when thinking of vibe coding, we're thinking of making a dashboard, a game, something new, trying to build your new SaaS tool. Where I think the key here is really trying to make things more innovative within your organization. One thing I always think is more of a push for is that internal entrepreneur and intrapreneurship, as they're calling it, organization. And I think this is a perfect example of it. I really hope to spend more time building this out because I do think having a way of visualizing work done is one of the largest challenges when it comes to not sales-related roles. I worked in sales my whole life. Sales is simple. Dollars in, dollars out, commission check, happy sales. You ring that gong, work for a great organization every Monday morning. You did a walk through the hallways, everyone high-fiving, clapping hands. Never seen the same with product engineering. Some organizations have really good culture, some don't. I think this idea of having a way of playing classic games with tokens burned is just another way of visualizing the work being done. Overall, this was probably my most effective game, top of mind, brought back the childhood of me and my dad playing Duck Hunt on the big TV back when they were 400 pounds. And I think this is a program or project I'm going to keep working on for weeks and months until I really perfect this and probably could launch this with organizations because this is so fun, so effective, and a fun way of streaming usage. Hope you guys enjoy. Tune in for next week. No idea what we're building, but it's probably fun and exciting. Probably more games because this was a great fun build to do.